Hey guys, welcome back to another video on the channel, and in this video we're going to take a look at how to install Android 16 on your Samsung Galaxy Tab S9 FE Plus. I have also made a separate guide which you can check. It's present on XDA and you can find it in the description, so you can easily check that out. So without wasting any more time, let's take a look at it straight away. So guys, for installing Android 16 GSI, you need to first boot into the TWRP recovery mode. You can either do it using the advanced power menu, or you can use your key combo, your volume up and power button. So I'm going to do that, use key combo, and will show you how to boot into TWRP recovery mode. And if you have not unlocked the bootloader and installed TWRP on your Tab S9 FE Plus, you can check out the video in the I button, which is mentioned here in the and the right top right corner. You can check that out. Now we're going to move into TWRP. Before that, you need to power off your device so that you can boot into TWRP recovery using the button key combo. Now after the device is fully powered off, you need to press the power button and the volume up button at the same time and let your device reboot into TWRP. And you can leave the power button once you see the Samsung logo, but do not remove the volume up button, like keep it pressing. So guys, we have now booted into the TWRP recovery mode. Let me adjust the brightness so that you guys can see. And sorry, the tab is in the in the portrait mode. The TWRP does not support landscape mode maybe, but we're going to see how to install it on your device, the GSI. Now the first step you have to do after installing TWRP and booting into the TWRP recovery is going to reboot, and you will see a fast boot option. So you need to select the last option, fast boot, not the download mode. The download mode is your Odin mode. Now wait for the TWRP to reboot into fast boot mode. Now this fast boot is inbuilt into the TWRP. We don't have a separate fast boot D because Samsung does not have any fast boot mode. Whether you are booting into fast boot mode, the TWRP will use its own fast boot mode. As you can see, this is the fast boot mode of TWRP recovery. Now guys, on your PC, you need to open CMD, which is command prompt, and give administrator access. Now move to the platform tools folder on your CMD. You can also open platform tools folder. Obviously you will need it to get the file name. So on your platform tools folder, my tab is still in the fast boot mode. If you can see here, it's in the fast boot mode like we have previously booted. So keep it like that. You need to input command fast boot devices to see if the tab is correctly detected. As you can see, code and it says fast boot. So the tab has been correctly detected. Now you need to input command fast boot erase system. As you can see, erasing system has been done. Now you need to input command fast boot flash system, and you need to there's the system image. You have to extract it. Some of them are in the zip or XZ format. Fastboot flash system spacebar and lunar system.img. You have to flash this system image. This is the GSI image which you have to flash, and this might take a few minutes. So let's skip this part and we'll meet after this gets flashed. So guys, as you can see, the flashing process has been finished. Your system image, your GSI, Android 16 GSI image has been flashed. Now we're going to move on to your tab. Now to your tab, you can only see this screen that it is in fast boot mode. So you have to reboot, and now you have to choose recovery and swipe to reboot. Now this will reboot your tab into the recovery mode. Now after you boot into TWRP recovery, you need to first go into wipe, go to format data, click on yes. Where's the E? It's so difficult when the device is in portrait and you're doing something like that. So yeah, you need to format your data. Now before all this, you need to back up your data first. Now again reboot into recovery. Now after the device boots back into recovery, go to wipe, advanced wipe, and now you need to select all these partitions, not the micro SD, OMR, Prism, not OTG also, sorry for that. And yes, these are the partitions you need to select. I hope you guys can see that. Except microSD, OTG and internal storage, you need to wipe everything, each and everything. Now it might display some errors which you have to ignore. It says, yeah, you need to ignore those errors, reboot and reboot into system. Now wait for the device to show you the boot animation. I'm going to show you. The device might take some time. It will show you a black screen, but it will eventually get to the boot animation. So let's skip to that part. So guys, your tablet might get stuck in a black screen like that, as you can see. Even if you do anything, it won't, nothing will be visible. But just stay patient. The boot animation will come and your device will finally reboot into Android 16. As we are seeing, as you can see, we have the boot animation of Android 16 GSI, and this is the Lunaris AOSP custom ROM, which I have taken a reference of. The project Infinity X and Lunaris were the latest updated GSIs with December security patch, so I used them. You can use any other GSIs, which I have linked in the description. I have used the GSIs from Doze-off, is a guy who builds GSI. So as you can see, we have already booted into the AOSP Android 16 ROM, and yep, that's how you do it. That's how to install Android 16 GSI on your Tab S9 FE or the FE Plus. Like right now, I'm only doing it for the FE Plus. For the FE, there are some users reporting touchscreen issues. If you want to install, you can do it for the FE2 with the TWRP mentioned in the TWRP video, specifically for the FE. And please check the variant before installing TWRP files. You can see in the XDA thread you have those files named, so you can check. And for the detailed review of Android 16 GSI, there are different GSIs. I have Project Infinity X, which I have already shot the video of, which will be later uploaded after this one. And now I also use the Lunaris, check all the features, check what's working, and will report you guys with a full review of this in a separate video. So for that, stay tuned. The Project Infinity X video will be also coming soon, the video review, so you need to stay tuned for that too. And for more such videos on the S9 FE and the S9 FE Plus, you need to subscribe to the YouTube channel. So for this, for now, that's it. If you guys liked the video, press the like button. If not, the dislike button. Subscribe to the channel for more such videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, goodbye. Take care guys. Bye bye.